بالله وملائكته
كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه كن سعيدا كن فريدا عش بفخر في الحياة لا تبالي فالمعالي بالتحدي لا سواه بالتحدي لا سواه حرر.
When he said, I have not come except for the Lordship of Israel. Did he actually mean that?
No, he was just testing her.
How do you know that?
Well, because I think you can see from the verses that it's obviously where he was leading, because he was leading her somewhere, like he did with the Samaritan woman.
No, but how do you know he was testing her?
Because
he wasn't leading. Remember, she came to him.
Yeah.
So when she came to him,
no,
that's fine. He doesn't want it. Yeah. So when she came to him, she already the reason she came to him.
She initiated the conversation. Yeah.
The reason she came to him with her daughter is because she had faith in him.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine you going to the doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the doctor's not coming to you. You go to the doctor when you have an ailment, when you need treatment.
So she recognised something in Jesus that she didn't see in anyone else.
Which means she had faith in him.
She had faith.
Good.
She called him Lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if somebody has faith in Jesus, yes, and then Jesus ignores her like the first 3 times, and on the third occasion, I think the disciples, like you said, say something to her so she'll go away. And then Jesus says, I've not come except for the Lordship of Israel.
Yeah, yeah.
When he said this statement, did he mean it?
I think what he was saying, and I think you can see it.
No, don't say I think. Because what you're doing now is, you are speculating what Jesus is
He was saying that, and he meant that.
Exactly. So when he said that,
then he takes it further. He didn't just leave it there. See, you would like to say that he just left it there.
No, I'm not saying anything.
He obviously didn't leave it there.
My friend, I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking you because what you're saying is that I think.
Okay.
You're somehow
I'm saying
trying to interpret his intention.
Okay. But look, let's just go to the scripture.
Especially that statement when he makes.
I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was he telling the truth when he said that?
He was telling the truth.
Okay, so we are certain that Jesus said that he has only come not to all of Israel, only the lost sheep.
The lost sheep of Israel.
Okay.
But then the woman came and knelt before him. Lord, she's a Gentile.
Yes.
Lord, help me, she said. He replied, it's not right to take the children's bread and toss it to their dogs.
What does that mean, by the way?
The dogs is the Gentiles.
Yeah, why does he insult the Gentiles? Isn't that kind of racist?
Not really.
Not really? So everyone who's a Jew is not a dog?
He's using an analogy, isn't he?
Yeah, but it's a very bad analogy. Imagine if you told, maybe, let's say
he's not saying that she's a dog.
Well, he is, practically.
He's just using an analogy.
No, an analogy of insult.
The bread originally was for the Jewish people.
So,
but the Gentiles can still expect to eat the crumbs.
So when he says,
she says, yes, Lord, that even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table.
It shows our humility.
Okay?
Yeah.
Then Jesus answered, woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted. So he didn't reject her.
Okay, I'm not asking about rejecting her.
He didn't reject her.
I'm asking about the language Jesus uses there.
So if you go to Micah.
No, wait a minute. Let's not go to another verse now. Let's discuss one verse at a time.
Okay.
When Jesus says, yes, I do not cause the bread of the children to the dogs. Who are the children here?
The children.
Yeah, who are the children?
First and foremost to the lost sheep of Israel.
So who are the children?
To the Israelites.
Who are the children?
The Jews.
The Jews, yes?
Yeah.
The Bani Israel are the children.
Yeah.
Okay, the children of Israel.
Yeah.
The Bani Israel.
Yeah.
Who are the dogs? Everyone else.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. It's an analogy.
No, it's not an analogy. It's an insult.
Well, I don't really see it that
Really?
way.
So anyone? So you're saying, listen to this. You're telling me that if somebody calls your children dogs, you won't get offended?
Yeah, but the thing is...
No, answer the question.
No, I wouldn't, because...
You wouldn't?
No, because...
So you would let your children be called dogs by someone and be insulted like that? Seriously?
No, because...
You know, trust me, if this was anyone other than Jesus Christ, you would say, this is a very wrong thing to do. To call someone a dog is insulting. And that too, whom is he insulting? A woman who has faith in him, who's basically on her knees, wait, hear me out, who has faith in him, she's actually on her knees begging him, begging him, after insulting her. After insulting her.
What would you rather? Would you rather be insulted and not have your request?
No, I would rather he help her or without insulting her.
Are you a father?
Sorry? I'm a father, yes.
You've got children?
I've got children,
okay.
yeah. And I would never, unlike you, I would never stand by idly if somebody calls my children dogs. Like the way you said you don't care.
But what I'm saying to you, would you rather that your child was healed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
And what did Jesus do?
And this is exactly the point I'm going to tell
did
you.
Jesus do?
Yes, I will tell you. Can I
He healed
answer?
her.
Can I respond?
He healed
You
her.
asked me a question, let me respond. Listen. Yeah, it is actually. Listen to this. If my child was sick or your child was sick, yes, and you know that doctor was the only one who can heal you, yes, so even if that doctor was going to insult you, you would still ignore that insult, because right now, wait, look, I will still finish it. I still haven't finished. No, it's not an analogy. It's an insult. It's a very derogatory term to insult someone by calling them a dog. Okay, so listen to this. If you were actually at an NHS A&E and your child was sick, you trust me, you would actually stand by any insult, because right there and then your child's life is a priority. So if somebody calls you a dog or a pig or whatever it is, yes, that is the last thing that is on your mind right now. Wait, hear me out. What was her priority? To get her child healed. Even if Jesus called her an insulting. But you say Jesus was supposed to be God, right?
He is God.
Yes, if he is God, should he not already know that woman has faith in him as soon as she came to him? Why the need to test?
Because
And that too with an insulting.
because he's drawing the faith out of her, isn't he?
Yeah, but
He's drawing the
hold on,
faith
hold
out of her.
on. What do you mean drawing faith?
It's the same. It's
By
the
calling someone a dog?
But
How is that drawing faith?
But the thing is, the most important thing is, the most important thing is
That he healed her.
that he healed.
You see what you're doing is,
even though
in
she
your
was a
case,
Gentile.
the ends justify the means.
Look.
Am I right?
What I'm saying
Because
is,
that's exactly what you're telling me. Even if you call, look, Jesus is supposed to be a role model. Yes, he's supposed to use this morality, which is going to be basically be copied by other people, because he's a role model. Would you, if you were a teacher and you wanted to basically, if you wanted to teach something to your students, would you tell them first that you are a dog or you are a pig, and then teach them a lesson? Or would you actually from the very beginning be humble, yes, be helpful, because he could have easily healed her if he wanted to. But no, what did he say? He ignored her first. Secondly, he told her very specifically that I've not come for the Gentiles, I've only come for the Lordship of Israel. Yes? So he did this, and on the third occasion, when she humbles herself, even after being insulted as a dog, yes, she was on her knees begging him, said, even the dogs eat the crumbs which fall from the master's table. So she's reduced herself even to a dog in order for her child to be healed, because that is her objective. For her, the most important thing was how her child is going to be healed, and she was willing to do anything for it. And you as a parent would do as well, and I as a parent would do as well.
our original conversation, the actual subject matter of what we were talking
Whether
about
Jesus came for everyone.
is whether or not Jesus came for everyone.
It does.
Okay. So we can talk about the ins and outs of this particular exchange, but my point is that the fact remains that the end result, the end analysis was that he didn't reject that Gentile woman. And in Isaiah chapter 42 verse 6 it says that he comes as a light for the nations. In Micah it says that he comes for many peoples. He will settle disputes between many peoples and many nations, that people will come from afar. So the general thing is, in terms of what we're talking about, the actual subject matter is this. Is Jesus, did he only come for the Jews, or did he come from everyone? The Bible, I think, right from the Old Testament right up to the New Testament, tells us very consistently that Jesus came first and foremost for the Jews, but for everyone.
No, when you say Jesus came first and foremost for the Jews, hear me out here. When Jesus says, I've come only, the key word there is only. Look, either he was saying,
Wisdom is crucial.
look, I let you talk without interrupting you.
You talked quite a long time.
No, but I did let you talk now without interrupting you. You made a point. I just want to make the point, and then you come back on that. When you said that Jesus spoke the truth when he said, "I've come only for the Lordship of Israel." He said the truth. Now he did not say, "I've come initially for the Jews and later on for the Gentiles." Maybe this woman impressed him so much that he made an exception for her, because she was literally.
And he did for the Samaritan woman as well.
Okay, so maybe two exceptions. That still doesn't make it. That is not the general rule. Exceptions are not the rule. The rule is what? Jesus already stated that. What was the rule? I've come except. I've not come except for the Lordship
general
of
rule
Israel.
is found in Isaiah. The general rule is found in
No,
Micah.
Isaiah. Wait, Isaiah.
That's the general.
Oh, no. Isaiah. The book of
God
Isaiah.
so loved the world.
Yeah.
That's everybody. That's Jew and Gentile. that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever would believe in him would not perish, but have everlasting life. Does it say in that passage for Jews only?
Okay, when he said...
It doesn't say that.
Hear me out. Because what you have done now is, you have moved on to Jesus's...
No, but
Jesus's election by God.
I'm keeping it to the subject.
I'm not saying that you have changed the subject totally. What I'm saying is that when Jesus was sent as a sacrifice, you believe he sacrificed, yes, for the world.
Yes,
that's what you believe.
Yeah.
Now,
for you and for me.
Now listen to this. Does that actually, is that in sync with the teaching of the Bible?
Well, that Jesus came to...
That Jesus, who is your God, yes, came to die for everyone.
Yeah.
Do you believe Jesus can heal people?
Yeah.
Do you think Jesus can forgive sins of people?
Only God can forgive sins, and Jesus is God in the flesh.
Yes. So if Jesus could forgive sins, and he's God in flesh, why do we need a human sacrifice then?
Because it's through the forgiveness, it's through the shedding of blood.
I see.
There's the forgiveness.
So
of
that is
sins.
a condition
The Bible
to spill
says,
the blood of a human.
Well, you know, or maybe you don't.
No, but you still haven't answered my question. If Jesus is capable
Without the
of...
shedding of blood, there's no forgiveness of sins. Now, no other person's blood could have been acceptable as a sacrifice to God, except someone who was perfect. So Jesus came, he was God incarnate, he was lived amongst us, he was tempted in every way, he suffered and died, he rose again on the third day and ascended into heaven. He's God in the flesh.
Okay, so basically you're telling me...
So they had to...
By the way, my name is Hashim.
Chris.
Nice meeting you. I'm a Muslim, you must have realized that by now. Okay,
So
you see there's a difference between Islam and Christianity. In Islam, we believe in the doctrine of forgiveness, yes, and also of justice by God, not just forgiveness. In the case of Christianity, correct me if I'm wrong, you believe in the original sin, and you believe in this original sin only to be wiped out by the blood of either an animal prior to Jesus,
a perfect human being,
or an animal prior to Jesus Christ. Yeah?
No.
You don't believe in the animal sacrifices during the Mosaic era?
The animal sacrifices were just a foreshadow of the real thing.
Yeah, but what was the purpose?
So as you know, the purpose was to point towards the Messiah.
No, what was the purpose?
So when the chief priest placed his hands on the scapegoat once a year and sent the scapegoat out of the camp, and the scapegoat was killed, that was a foreshadow of what was to eventually happen.
No, but that's not what it says in the Old Testament.
When the Messiah was to come.
When you read Leviticus, there's no mention of Messiah in that case.
Messiah
in the sacrificial lamb.
Is the Lamb of God, the sacrificial
lamb. That's you using it.
Passover lamb.
Okay, Chris, that is you using an anachronistic viewpoint. Because what you're doing here is now, when you read Leviticus and you read these sacrifices, do you see the mention of Messiah anywhere there? Because what you have just done is, you have somehow juxtaposed your Christianity onto Judaism. You see what I mean? So you are anachronistically trying to justify the coming of the Messiah by these sacrifices.